Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. Tonight, hi Felix. Tonight, we're being interrupted by a cat and playing The Sims 4. I've decided to start a new legacy challenge called the Avatar Legacy Challenge. It's an interesting challenge. It's kind of like a bite-sized legacy challenge. So, like, if you are not sure if you like legacy challenges, or you like the idea of legacy challenges, but a 10 or more generation legacy challenge is a lot, which it is a lot, then this might be your cup of tea, especially if you like Avatar, the anime series. You start off with book one, and you basically work your way through 4 generations per book, and it's 3 books, and then you have a bonus generation to tidy everything up and end the legacy challenge. You can do 1 book, 2 books, all books. It doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually doing this in collaboration with Labushka and Monkey See-Do Gaming. I'm doing book 1, Labushka's doing book 2, and Monkey is doing book 3. Just to, break it up a little bit, and nice little collaboration challenge as well, or collaboration effort, because we made each other's sims. We made each other's generation 1 sim. So Monkey CD Gaming made my sim for my playthrough that I'm doing for book 1. I made the sim for Labushka, and Labushka made the sim for Monkey CD. So it goes around, and I'm really looking forward to this. Labushka's already put her challenge, her first video, up on YouTube. If you want to go watch Labushka's video, you can do so. Let's do this, shall we? I'll start off by going through the Avatar Challenge rules with you all so that you understand it, and so that you can pull me up if I disobey a rule too much. I do like to bend the rules a little bit, but I try to stay at least within the spirit of the challenge. The challenge, in case you want to look at it yourself for your own playthroughs, you can find it over on simscommunity.info website. It is stylized after or based off the Avatar Last Airbender series. If you've never watched it, you don't need to enjoy the challenge. I've watched a little bit of Avatar the Last Airbender, but not much, but I'm still going to enjoy the challenge. So basically, each generation is based off of water, air, earth, fire. The 4 elements, if you will. And the purpose of the challenge is to complete the Avatar cycle by playing with 4 generations of the same family. But of course, there's 3 books plus 1 bonus generation, so up to 13 generations. Each air represents their element or location by color, scheme, or style. You can live in any Sims world unless specified in the rules of a generation. You can have as many children as you like, unless otherwise specified in the rules of a specific generation. Every generation is required to complete both the career and aspiration of the heir, unless stated otherwise. Every generation is required to max out at least 4 skills to represent the 4 elements in the cycle. And like I said, I'm doing the book 1 of the challenge. So this covers generations 1 through 4. You need island living, seasons, and get to work expansion packs, as well as tiny living, in order to do this first book. Generation that we're starting off with is the water generation, the Southern Water Tribe, Wolf Cove. And it says, water is the element of change. You've always been great at going with the flow, which is good considering you found yourself in a new neighborhood with not even 1 simoleon to your name. You come from a very traditional family, but refuse to let restrictive customs rule your life. You'll use your skills and love of nature to forge your own path, and maybe start your own customs along the way. My sim has to be a freelance botanist for their aspiration. Their traits are creative, self-assured, and glutton, and their career is an entertainer/comedian. The rules are: we must live near water. We have to master the comedian branch of the entertainer career. We have to complete the freelance botanist aspiration, max a comedy skill and 3 other skills, and have at least 2 children. The color theme is blue, white, and purple, and we have a bonus challenge of playing with the Simple Living Lot challenge. Let's get started, shall we? We've got my sim here. I've already put him down. I do need to change his money to 0 but he is on a completely empty lot. He's in a new neighborhood with not even a single simoleon, or will be not in a single simoleon. He's living near the water. We've got this little river here. Now I decided to put him near a small body of water and not like put him in Sulani or anything, just to be different, basically. I do enjoy playing on Sulani, but I figured that was going to be where most people were thinking that I was going to put him, with Sulani. And no, I'm going to put him here, but it is near water, so it still meets the rules. You need to change his thing, his money. Sorry, brain. Oh, I also need to take off my shaders because they mess up. I need to get rid of my shaders and update them because they're really broken at the moment. So yeah, he does live near the water over here, which is, you know, nice river. I think it counts. This is the lot. It's a pretty big lot, but for now, I do need to change his money and make that 0. There we go. In case you're wondering how I did that, by the way, I have some mods installed in this game, and one of the mods is the Better Build By, which comes with all cheats enabled. And I've got bb.move objects and, I've got testing cheats true on as, along with bb.move objects on as well. So that enables me to access a load of different cheat codes to change the money as needed, which was needed in this instance. However, from now on, I will not be using cheat codes unless absolutely needed to get my sim out of a bind. First things first, I think we should get a head start here on the freelance botanist. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to get him at least a tiny house done before he starts a job. So for now, he's just going to live off the land, so to speak. So let me go ahead. We need to change the lot, and we're going to do a challenge of simple living, I believe it was that we needed. Yes, play with the simple living lot challenge. Okay, so if you don't know what the simple living lot challenge is, it is, this lot requires ingredients to cook all recipes. Cooking with ingredients just makes food taste better. So we're going to put that on. And I'm also going to put on Chef's Kitchen, Convivial, and just thinking of what other lot trait to put on here. I think we'll use the homie trait, because that will enable him to level up faster in the gardening skill. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and send him to look around for a few things. I'm hoping that he can find some food and such. So just have a look-see just around. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have him active for a moment. So he can do basically whatever he wants while I look around. And see if I can find stuff for him to do. You know, dig up and such. We are in summer, which is fine. There's no food around, which is a bit of a bummer, but it'll be fine. I'm sure we can find something. There is a toilet nearby that he can use when he needs to go to the toilet. His hunger, yeah, we really need him to find something that he can, like, dig up real quick, just so that he can have a little bit of money. Ah, there's a dig spot there. We'll have him dig that. It's like anything that will allow him to sell anything, so that he can get a little bit of money, so that he can maybe get himself something to eat. Okay, so over here there's a little garden as well, but it doesn't look like anything is in season, or rather, okay, so he found a limestone. That's good. But yeah, it doesn't look like any of these trees or anything in this garden plot are actually usable, which kind of stinks, not gonna lie. That's definitely not good. I'm gonna go ahead and have him... Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, no, it's a strawberry bush that will come in useful later. I'm gonna have him nap over here on this bench, because there's not much else he can do. Go ahead and extract the fossil. Okay, so he's found 2 fossils. That's very good. We're gonna go ahead and sell these real quick, and that will get him his first 155 simoleons. Okay, so we've got some money, which is good. So once he comes over here and has a nap on the bench, that will help his energy needs a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let him. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. I forgot that the challenge isn't attached to him. Isn't attached to his. Okay, he can make a lot. That's fine. The challenge isn't attached to the lot, so to speak, but it's also attached to him. So he's gonna need to. He can only grill certain things right now, but it's fine. It's fine. But he desperately needs to eat, so we'll go ahead. We'll let him eat whatever he can make, whatever the game will let him make. We'll have him eat that. Then once he's finished eating, I'm wondering if I can afford. Okay, he's got cooking skill. That's good. So why don't you go ahead and eat a serving of that, my dude? There is I think it's in activities. Activities and skills. There is a little thing that he can make, or that he can use. I can't remember what it's like a lunchbox. And I want to say, I can't remember what, I think it was that base game update, but I'm not exactly certain. The outdoor activities? He can afford prairie grass. And he can afford to buy some plants, which is good. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop down a couple pieces of prairie grass and then get him some starter fruits, starter vegetables, and a garden patch. I'm thinking that he's going to want to spend a lot of time where he can see the water. So I'm going to make his house a bit weird. Instead of like him having a back garden, I want his house to overlook the water so that he can walk out his front door every day and just see the water. So we're making when we build this house, it's going to be backwards, which is going to look really weird, but it'll be fine. I'm actually going to put his garden over here. I'm going to put these in his inventory, and I'm going to have him open up the seed packets. And I'm going to have him put all of this in his inventory so that and throw that away. So he's got a lot of stuff here. And he can now rummage. Now the problem with him being a glutton is he's going to get hungry faster. By quite a bit faster than normal Sims. So I want him to eat another serving of that. I don't think he found anything in that bin. Now, there is a little bit of a secret for these bins. If you didn't know, when you throw something away, you can rummage. Rummaging in a bin makes a pile of garbage. So if you have your sim throw it away, they'll put it in the bin, and then you can rummage in the bin again for more stuff. It's just a little bit of a hack. Now, I'm not going to have him do that because we've got plenty of stuff to get on with. So I'm going to go ahead and have him use the bathroom once he's finished throwing that away. And then have him plant a few things over here. Ooh, he's got bugs. So we'll have him collect the insects. Now, because this is modded, I do have a few advantages that you normally wouldn't have if you didn't have mods in your game, but they're nothing that isn't already in the game. Like, these insects are normally only in Granite Falls, but because of a mod, it brings insects into all of the worlds. I don't think that's too much of a cheat. Yes, he likes gardening. He needs to like gardening. He doesn't have a choice in the matter of liking gardening. So I also want him to plant some grapes. I'm not going to be very picky about what he's planting where. Okay, so he's got some katydids. I'm going to have him sell those for money because, yeah, we don't have much. He can plant some peas there. So plant something 3 times. There we go. We've got that done. And then he can plant taro root there. So the only thing we haven't planted is plantain. And I'm not sure he can plant a plantain there on the ground. So instead, I'm going to grab this, put it right here, and have him plant it. And then grab these insects. Shakespeare's self-assured. Sims with this trait feel good about themselves and often experience extra confidence. Nice. Alright, well, after he does that, he can go ahead and collect all. At least with this, he's got some ingredients in his inventory, so sell those as well. Thank you. We need to weed or water plants 10 times. We're definitely on the way to doing that. That's fine. That'll bring us up to 5 times. Oh, we've done it. I have no idea how that worked that fast, but it's fine. He's tired, so we don't have enough money to buy him anything. So, whoops, I'm just going to have him go over here and nap on a park bench for now. Now, let me check his simology. He's cisgendered and straight. Prefers exclusive romantic relationships. This is all a mod, by the way. All of this, the sexually attracted, prefers exclusive romantic relationships, and so on. Those are all mods that I've added in the game. They're specifically Lumpinoo's mods. Absolutely love Lumpinoo's LGBTQIA plus mod and his polyamorous mod. Fantastic mods. Highly, highly recommend. Let's see. He could do with another nap, so I'm just gonna have him like nap a few times, just a couple of times, and then he can go out and meet some people. I think his social need is getting a little low. What? He's over here. Go there. Wanted to ring you and say I'm having the best day ever. That's nice, dude. Wake up. Go into the shade. Okay, there we go. Yikes. Let's do a funny introduction to Rosemary France. So he's just super duper hot. Why is he... Oh, creepy caller. Okay. Why is she angry? Let's do a funny introduction to her with her. Oh, wow. It's a very hot day today. We don't have much money, but because it's so warm, I'm gonna have him travel so that he can go inside of a building to cool off a bit. Neither of them particularly like him, but it's fine. We'll go with... Let's see if she wants to travel with us. Oh, she does. Okay. I have no idea where we're going, but probably the library is a good place to go. All right, let's go. Oops, let's go here together. We'll introduce ourselves to the librarian. So our Sim's name, by the way, is Shakespeare Forever. Now, there's no food or anything over here, but he can get himself some water to drink. So I'll have him get some water. I don't think I put any... No, I did not. Okay. I was going to say, I don't think I put anything in here that enables him to get water. So yeah, or enables him to get food. So yeah, we'll just have him get water. Oh no, that's spoiled. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Probably should have cleaned it, put it in the trash instead, but it's fine. Okay, so we can go ahead and introduce ourselves to her and to her. Wow, she's not very happy. And then I think we'll go ahead and get a job. Okay, so we need to do the entertainer career is what we need to do. Sorry, I just needed to figure that out. What is he doing? No, I didn't say play games, dude. I said look for a job. Honestly, these Sims. You tell them to look for a job, and they play video games instead. So what did I say we needed to do again? Entertainer, that's the one. Let's see. Entertainer. He starts Wednesday at 9 a.m., so that's tomorrow. That's fine. I'm gonna have him, like, stay in here until he gets nighttime, because I really don't want him dying from heat exhaustion. That would be bad. Right, has anyone made food? There's a dig spot there, so I'm gonna go ahead, have him dig some of these dig spots up, just so, you know, we can get a little bit more money. Money is good right now, because we have no money. Like, none. 89 simoleons is not going to get us anywhere. I mean, it might allow me to cook something in a bit, but other than that, yeah. No. Okay, so let's see. What can I make? It's gonna have to be cheap. Pan de campo. There we go. We can make some pan de campo. And not because my sim likes pan de campo, but because we don't have much of a choice. It's we need cheapo food here. Where is my dude? So he's actually got quite a few. Ooh, nice. I'm definitely 100% selling this stuff. Go ahead and breed the frogs, because frog breeding is a good way of making money. Wait for my dude to finish that. He also needs the toilet. So once he's finished cooking, thank you, I will have him eat and then put this in his inventory so that he can eat more after he goes to the toilet. There we go. And then he can wash his hands and brush his teeth a couple of times to get his hygiene up because we don't have anything at home. So he kind of needs it. Right, I'm going to go ahead, have him eat another serving. Have him sell all of this stuff. That's looking good. That's looking good. He's already got 172 simoleons, which that's not much. 172 simoleons is nothing. So I think he's just going to have to go to work tired tomorrow. Or I might have enough money to buy him a sleeping bag. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let me just have him go ahead and, like, grab all of this, all these diggy things. Down here in Willow Creek, by the way, where all of the businesses are, is fantastic for dig spots. Definitely will not disappoint. Now, where is he? He's running down to the first. Okay, that's fine. Once we've go ahead and gotten these things, then I'll head back over to his home lot, and I'll see if he can afford a sleeping bag.